Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. I have been absent for a little while, and on that front I only have 3 words to say to you. 4-month sleep regression. That's definitely 4 words. I feel like that says it all about my sleep deprived brain right now. Yeah, the 4-month sleep regression has hit my household very hard. To be honest, it just completely wiped me out for a little while. I think I've just adjusted now. It's fine, babies are gonna baby, that is just life. I thought I would do a little what I eat in a day. I used to love doing these videos back when my life was, you know, all about fitness and it was just me. I'm gonna do a little twist on a what I eat in a day because this is kind of a mum version, a mum meals version. And obviously these meals can be eaten by anybody, whether you have a child or not, but specifically, I wanted this to be helpful for people who maybe don't have a lot of time for meal prep, potentially having to cook and eat your meals one-handed, all of those things that come into play when you have a small person to look after. I do remember when Rue was really little, I actually looked on YouTube for like easy mum meals, and a lot of the ones that I found still required quite a lot of prep, and for me that just wasn't what I was looking for. I just was finding it really hard. And I'll be honest with you, the other thing that comes into play when you've got a baby is when you do have those pockets of time to yourself, you don't want to spend the whole of it meal prepping. So I thought it would be a nice idea to do a what I eat in a day of the meals that I found that are nutritious, filling, easy to prep, easy to make, and can be eaten one-handed if needs be. I'm actually just about to make my lunch, so I'm gonna insert some clips now to take you back to the beginning of the day, which is earlier on this morning, obviously. I'm so tired, I just apologise in advance. Without further ado, back to this morning. It is bright and early. Hence the headscarf, looking good. Basically, just having a mad one. My recent thing when first getting up is I basically start the day with all my vitamins and a herbal tea. I take fish oils, vitamin D and a vitamin C like effervescent fizzy tablet thing. I never used to take vitamins until I met Alex, and he's really like diligent with taking them every day. So, and I have been starting my day with a herbal tea because Rue now likes to wake up at like 6 a.m, half 6, and then she'll have about an hour and a half awake, and then she'll go down for her first nap. And I was trying to squeeze my breakfast into that first wake window, but it just was too early for me. The other thing is, sometimes when Rue goes down for her first nap, if we've had a really bad night, I will join her. So I didn't really want to be like eating a bowl of porridge and then going back to sleep. I don't know, it just felt weird to me. I usually just go for something minty. I like a minty herbal tea. My favourite is the Tea Pigs peppermint and licorice. I drink my herbal tea. She goes down for a nap. Sometimes I join her, sometimes I use that time to get ready. That's generally what this early morning looks like. So breakfast for me today is exceptionally boring. I'm just having porridge. Now normally I would have some of these munchy seeds, which I've talked about before. I absolutely love these. They're delicious and they're a good source of all those things: protein, vitamin E, fibre. Usually I'd have a load of those on top and half a banana, but this week I've just really been enjoying just porridge with a little sprinkle of sugar, which is the most Oliver Twist looking meal ever. Sometimes you just can't beat the more basic meals, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of a plain gal. So I did end up going back to sleep with Rue for a little bit, actually for longer than I anticipated. From when she was about 8 weeks until this sleep regression hit, her sleep was fine. She used to go to bed about 7, she'd wake up at 1, 2-ish for a feed, and then again at 5 a.m. and go back to sleep until about half 7. And then just before she hit 4 months, it all changed. Now she sleeps from about 7 till half 10, and then after midnight it's like every hour or hour and a half. And it is killing us. It's been like that for the last 6 weeks now. She's 5 months now, and it started just before she hit 4 months. So it's been a while, and yeah, now quite often when she has her morning nap, I'm like, I'm definitely going to join you because my eyeballs feel like tiny raisins that are going to drop out of my head. I'm about to have my first lunch of the day. One of my friends actually came over this morning for a visit, so I didn't have my mid-morning snack, but as I didn't have it, I'm gonna have it at the same time as this lunch. What I'm gonna have is some pita breads, carrot sticks, a dip, some grapes, and then my mid-morning snack is usually something like a crumpet. Delicious. And I'm probably gonna have Biscoff on my crumpet today because that is a combination that is just sent from heaven. Obviously you can buy carrot sticks in a bag. I always find that they last a bit longer if you do them from fresh. I find the carrot sticks in a bag like a little bit slimy, if you know what I mean. So I just prefer to do my own. Obviously it doesn't take that long. I'm going to toast 2 wholemeal pittas. I'm not usually a wholemeal type of gal, but actually I think wholemeal pita breads are nicer. I think they stay like softer. So, you know, worth a try if you like soft doughy things. And then this is the dip that I have been loving lately. I know it sounds like it wouldn't be that nice because it's peas, but honestly, this tastes so good and it's such a nice alternative to hummus as well. It tastes really like fresh. So yeah, I mean, it's not a looker, that's for sure, but it tastes so, so good. I picked it up in Sainsbury's. I don't know if it's in other supermarkets, but it's from Leon. This is the crumpet that I'm having. It's one that's made with sourdough. It's like the multi-grain crumpets. So this is the finished vibe. I've got my little picky board with my dip and my crumpet. I'd usually have like a coffee or something with this, but I had a couple when my friend came over, so I'm not going to today. I think the best thing about this meal is it's really easy to put together. So like tomorrow, I've already got my carrot sticks cut. So I'm literally just putting my pittas in the toaster and putting everything on a plate. And it's also really easy to eat with one hand. So if by the time I've made it, Rue's getting a bit cranky, I can quite easily hold her and dip and eat with the other hand. And I'm going to have some water because I have been neglecting the old agua today. And the best thing is she's actually having a little nap, so I get to eat this in peace. What a time to be alive. This dip is so good. You can taste that it's peas, but it's not peas, do you know what I mean? Because that doesn't sound appealing at all. It's very fresh and spring-like, and I just really highly recommend you try it. Because Rue is getting close to weaning now, I've been trying to make an effort to eat at the table more. So it's actually a bit of a novelty now to just sit and eat this in the living room on the couch. So I think I mentioned that I was starting to prep some bits for weaning. Yeah, I've been on a bit of a spending spree, to be honest, but I just want to have all the things I need. Do you know what I mean? I got the Bosch handheld blender, and that comes with this tub, so obviously steamed veggies and stuff you can then mush up. I want to give her things in lots of different textures to start with, so like if she's having some carrot, she can have some carrot sticks, but she can also have some whizzed up. I got some of the Nook silicone food trays. This is for like freezing portion sizes, and they're really bendy, so it's easy to just get a couple out as and when you need them. And then I also got the Nook mini ice lolly set. So you can put fruits in here, pureed fruits, yogurt, breast milk, formula, whatever you want. And obviously it just freezes it into an ice lolly. Really good for teething as well. And another food prep thing I got is this crinkle cutter. I follow an Instagram page called Zane's Plates, which is a baby-led weaning page, and she recommends buying one of these. So if I were to be giving Rue things like, I don't know, cucumber, say, that's a bit harder to grip because it's slippy, then you can use the crinkle cutter and it gives them that little bit more to kind of grip onto. I appreciate not everybody's going to care about this weaning stuff, but I'm showing you anyway. I got one of the all over bibs. I'll probably get a couple more of these, but these are the ones that have the arms and everything, and then you just button up at the back. And I've also got, we were actually bought these bits, so these were gifts that we already had. Got quite a few of the silicone bibs with the little catches, and I also got another one with this set that I bought, a bowl and plate set, which is from a brand called Ship Shape. I think I got these from Amazon actually. It's just a bamboo set with obviously the silicone bits for their mouth and also the suction bit, so they stick onto the high chair table. My sister got this bamboo plate, that's so cute, and little cutlery set. And then the other thing that I got were these pre-weaning teething toys. These again were recommended by Zane's Plates, the Instagram page. And essentially she said the reason that these are good is because they've got quite a lot of kind of longer parts. So it gives the baby a chance to experience the toy going beyond just like the front of the mouth. They can reach to where the back teeth will eventually be. Babies obviously have a very reactive gag reflex. She does gag on them, but it's getting her used to that feeling before she's actually trying food. So we've been using those a fair bit. We have the Antelope IKEA high chair. It's quite a popular high chair, but it's very plain, and there are loads of things online that you can buy to kind of jazz them up and personalise them. So I've bought a load of little bits to do that up as well. I'll probably share it on maybe Instagram stories or something when I do it. I'm very excited to get her used to sitting in it and just kind of get started with it. So yeah, that's the little baby segment. So this is the second lunch, little light meal, which I realise it doesn't look like much, but it's good. It's basically char-grilled vegetables in a wrap, and I usually buy one of the pre-made packs. I fully realise that you could buy the vegetables separately and chop it yourself, etc. I find the packs quite convenient, especially because I can just really easily chuck them into the oven. Once the veggies are done, I'll usually store them, and again they will do me for a couple of days worth of lunches. I take 2 regular tortilla wraps and just make a wrap out of the veggies, and then what I will do is I will toast them in a frying pan. You definitely don't need to do that last step, you could just have it as a wrap, but I just love how crispy they go when you toast them, and it brings a whole different kind of texture, which I think is really nice. If I have a little bit more time, then I might chuck something else in there, like some halloumi, some sweet chili sauce, whatever. Yeah, today I was pretty happy with just the veggies. Also, you might realise that most of my meals in the day are plant-based. That's not, I'm not vegan. I'm just not the biggest meat eater. I don't love meat, so I tend to only have it at dinner times. That's just how it works out. Obviously, Alex likes to eat meat, so we usually have a dinner that has got meat in it. But I don't see any reason why you couldn't like grill some bits of chicken ahead of time and chuck them in the wrap as well. So it's about 4 p.m. My plan now is to eat this. I usually stick Rue in the pram and we go for a little walk. She'll have a little nap, hopefully. And then by the time I come home, Alex will be finished with work, we'll exercise, and I won't eat again basically until dinner time, which is 7-ish. It's so good. Another quite nice thing to do with these is to make a little dip out of like Greek yogurt. Just adds a little bit of freshness and a few extra calories and a bit of protein if that's what you're after. Exercising done, showers done, Rue's in bed. She, fingers crossed, will just sleep, at least until we go to bed, and then she decides to be awake all night. Also, my face is incredibly shiny because I've just done my skincare. Just about to have dinner. So we're kind of creatures of habit in the week. We tend to have quite similar things, which will either be like a salmon stir-fry type meal or a salad with some sort of meat. Today we've got breaded chicken breast and then side salad, corn on the cob. Usually we'll put a little something on the salad to spice it up. We just got some stuffed olives with garlic cloves this week. Nothing too fancy, just like quite simple. And then after dinner, I will have a little snacky snack cup of tea with a Nutri-Grain breakfast bake thing, which I'm obsessed with these. I'm pretty sure they're not good for you, but I just love them. And it's a nice bite-sized snack to have after dinner. I'm really trying to be good because the evenings is where I just fall apart, especially when I'm tired. I just want to eat. If we've got it in the house, I'm eating it. But I am trying to be good and just have like a little treat on a weekday. And then obviously the weekend, calories don't count, so yeah, that is my what I eat in a day, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it maybe gave you some ideas if you're in a similar position to me where you don't have the luxury of time or both of your hands. I'm going to sign off for the evening. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will catch you next time.